get started. Coming to the front of the mats, get the feet nice and straight. Little toes to the heels, parallel with the edges of the mat. Lift up your toes, spread them wide, sink them down. Really grab the ground with your feet. Press up through the legs, lengthening the spine, square the shoulders away. Bring the hands into the heart center. Close the eyes, connect with the breath. Long, slow inhalations, long, slow exhalations. And as you breathe in, press the diaphragm down, press the stomach out. Fill the stomach with air first, then fill the lungs, lift the shoulders, take in even more air, and then just as slowly, fully exhale all of that air. Taking in more air than you ever have before with each breath, and then fully exhaling all of it. All the breathing, in through the nose and out through the nose throughout the entire practice. Set the intention for your practice. Keep the focus on the breath. Your mind starts to drift off to other things going on in your life, other things going on around us here at the park. Bring the focus back to the breath. Try and stay totally present each and every moment during your practice. Open the eyes, drop the arms down. Externally rotate your shoulders, reach out through the fingertips, and in one breath, bring the arms all the way up overhead. And exhale to prayer. And again, inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. And again, inhale the arms up. This time as the arms come up, interlace your fingers. Open the hands to the sky, press the palms all the way up as you fully inhale. And exhale the hands to the top of the head. This time as you inhale and press up, come up onto the very tops of your toes as you fully inhale, pressing the palms all the way up to the sky. And exhale down. Inhale up. 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 Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Again up. Exhale down. Again up. Exhale down. One last time up. Exhale down. This time just inhale the hands and the arms up. And as you exhale, fold to the right at the hips, keep the legs straight, stretch the left side open, and then inhale up to center. Exhale the left. Inhale up to center. Exhale the right. Inhale up to center. Exhale the left. Inhale up to center. This time as you exhale, forward fold, come down halfway. Get the back flat like a tabletop. Keep your legs straight. Don't bend your knees. Stretch out through your spine, out through your arms. Press the palms straight out in front of you. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, twist to the right at the hips. Keep your legs straight. Then inhale back to center. Exhale the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale the left. Inhale back to center. This time as you exhale, fully forward fold. Keep your hands interlaced. Keep extending down through your arms and hands. Drive up through your legs. Keep your legs straight. Focus now. Really hinge at the hips. Bring the chest down next to your thighs. Head down toward the knee. With each exhale, extend the crown of the head down toward the ground. Hold that stretch. Up your legs, down your spine. Long, slow breath. Release your fingers, grab the backs of your ankles, forearms coming down the backs of the legs. Drive up your legs, hinge at the hips, bring your chest next to your thighs, head down toward the knees. Long, slow breath. Release your ankles, bend your knees, drop your sit bone back, stretch your arms back along your sides, externally rotate those shoulders. Pull the head and chest forward. Keep your thighs parallel to the ground. Take the arms out to the side, stretch them out, sink down a bit lower. Take your arms out front, interlace your fingers, stretch them toward the sky. Arms becoming a continuation of your spine. Keep your thighs parallel to the ground. Keep your heels on the mat. And then forward fold. Come up one vertebrae at a time. Bring the head and shoulders up last. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Bring the hands on the back of the hips, fingers pointed straight down, feet close together. Coming into a standing camel, we're going to press in on our hips. We're going to start to arch the back. As you arch the back, start to drop your head back. Press in on the hips more, bring your elbows closer together. With each exhale, extend the crown of the head back a bit further. And on an exhale, bring the head back up. Drop your arms down, inhale them up overhead. And exhale to prayer. And take the arms out to the side. Hinge at the hips. Come down halfway. Get your back flat. Get your legs straight. Really stretch out through your arms. Reach your fingertips out. Lengthen in the spine. Stretch the neck and head out. Pull yourself here in all directions. Take the arms back behind you, interlace your fingers. As you externally rotate your shoulders, fully hinge at the hips. Bring your chest next to the thighs, head down toward the knees. Roll those shoulders open. Giant stretch in your shoulders. Giant stretch up your legs. Make it feel like I've got your hands and I'm pulling your arms down to the ground. Long, slow breath. Keep the arms and hands extended overhead. On an inhale, come all the way back up. And exhale, release the hands. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold, straight-legged, hands down to the mat, spread the toes wide, drive up through that right leg, left leg, hip high, straight back, arms straight back, lengthen out through your spine, lengthen back through that left leg. Drive up your right leg. Keep that left leg hip high, straight back. Take your arms out to the side, stretch them out, left leg, hip high, straight back, long in your spine. Take your arms out front, interlace your fingers, drive them straight out. long and flat here. Nice straight line from your left heel, through your hips, through your shoulders, out through your arms. And on an exhale, we bring that left leg forward as we come up. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold, straight legged, hands down to the mat. Spread the toes wide. Drive up through that left leg. Right leg, hip high, straight back, arms straight back. Long out through your spine. Long back through that right leg. Take your arms out to the side, stretch them out. Keep that right leg hip high, straight back. Take your arms out front, interlace your fingers, drive them out. Get long and flat. And on an exhale, we bring that right leg forward as we come up. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Spread those toes wide. Press up through that right foot. Left knee comes up, arms come up. Coming into Dancing Warrior, keep that left foot lifted, reach back, grab the inside of that left ankle, take that right arm out, take that left knee back, get extension, lift the left knee, stretch that right hand out. So as we come back up, keep that left leg lifted. Reach down, grab a hold of your left toes, and take that left leg straight out front. Lengthen through the heel, up through your spine. Bringing that left foot in as we come into tree. Left foot up onto that right thigh, left knee out to the side. Hands through prayer, arms up overhead. Lengthen through your spine, up through your arms. Bringing our hands back through prayer. Keep that left leg lifted. Come back into Warrior 3. Left leg goes straight back, arms go straight back. Lengthen through the spine, lengthen back through that left leg. Drive up your right leg. And take the arms out front, interlace your fingers, drive them straight out. And on an exhale, bring that left leg forward as we come up. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Spread those toes wide. Press up through that left foot. Bring that right knee up. Bring your arms up. Keeping that right foot lifted, reach back, grab the inside of that right ankle. Coming into Dancing Warrior, right knee goes back, left arm goes out, get extension. And as we come back up, keep that right foot lifted. Reach down, grab a hold of your right toes, take that right leg straight out front. And then bringing that right foot in as we come into tree, your right foot up onto that left thigh. Hands in through prayer, arms up overhead. Right knee to the side. Lengthen up through your spine. Bringing our hands back through prayer. Keep that right leg lifted. Coming back into Warrior Three. Take that right leg back. Take your arms back. Lengthen out in your spine. Lengthen back through that right leg. Drive up your left leg. Take the arms out front. Interlace your fingers. Stretch them out. Get long and flat. And on an exhale, we bring that right leg forward as we come up. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Spread the toes wide. Press up through the right foot. Left ankle up over the right knee. Hands into prayer. Coming into that one-legged chair. Bending the right knee, right thigh parallel the ground. Keep your spine straight. Don't hunch over. And then press back up. Set that left foot back down again. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to prayer. Spread the toes wide. Press up through that left foot. Right ankle up over the left knee. Hands into prayer. One-legged chair. Bending the left knee. Keeping your spine straight. Get that left thigh parallel to the ground. And then press back up again. Set that right foot back down. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. So come sideways on the mat. Have the heels at the very back of your mat, right on the edge. Feet are about 4 feet apart. The toes are pointed out a bit. Bring your hands down onto the mat. Get them shoulders width apart. Take the hands out far enough so that you get your back flat. Don't have them forward so much that your head's down toward the mat. Try and stay absolutely flat in your back. Palms on the mat. Now take a big inhale. And as you exhale, drive your elbows back towards your feet. Bring your head and trunk down between your legs. Lengthen up your legs. Extend the crown of the head down toward the ground. Long, slow breath. And then press back up. Walk your hands back so your palms are even with your toes. Hands, shoulders width apart. Palms on the ground. Take an inhale as you pull your head and chest forward. And as you exhale, bring your head and chest down between your legs. Bend your elbows straight back. Drive up your legs. Long, slow breath. Keep stretching up the legs and extending the crown of the head down toward the ground. Release back up. Take the hands back behind you. This time, turn the fingers straight back. Get your palms even with your heels. Take a big inhale as you pull the head and chest forward. And as you exhale, pull with your hands, bend your elbows, bring your head and trunk down between your legs. Drive up the legs. Extend the crown of the head down toward the ground. Pull with your hands. Release. Grab the backs of your ankles. Pull your head and chest forward. And as you exhale, drive up your legs. Bring your head and chest down between your legs as you pull with your arms. Elbows going to the side. Head and chest coming down between the legs. Extend that crown of the head down toward the ground. Release the ankles. Take the arms back behind you. Grab your fingertips. Externally rotate your shoulders. Fully hinge at the hips. Bring the head and chest down between the legs. Drive up your legs. Roll your shoulders open. Drop the hands down toward the mat. Extend the crown of the head down toward the ground as you drive up those legs. Keep the arms and hands extended overhead. On an inhale, come all the way back up. And as you exhale, bring that right hand dead center on the mat in front of you. Drive up through that right arm. Take that left arm up to the sky. Take your gaze up that left arm. Drive up your leg. Stack that left shoulder over the right. Bring that left hand back down to the mat. Place that left hand where the right hand was. Drive up that left arm, right arm to the sky. Legs are straight. You're driving up your legs. Your gaze up that right arm. Right shoulder over the left. Now we bring that right hand down toward the mat. We're going to take that right hand all the way over in front of that left foot. We're going to drive up through that right arm. We're going to take that left arm to the sky. Left shoulder over the right. Gaze straight up. Feel the stretch coming up your legs here. So as we bring that left hand down to the mat, we're taking that left hand all the way over in front of that right foot. Make sure that palm comes down to the ground. Take that right arm to the sky, stretch it up. Keep the stretch up your legs. Gaze up that right arm. Bring that right hand back down to the mat. Take both hands back behind you. Grab your fingertips. Externally rotate your shoulders. Fully hinge at the hips. Drive up the legs. Bring your head and chest down between your legs. Extend that crown of the head down toward the ground. Roll those shoulders open. Keep the arms and hands extended overhead. On an inhale, come all the way back up. As you release your hands, heel toe your feet back together again. Coming back up to the front of the mat. Hands into prayer. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Step back into down dog. Get your hands shoulders width apart. Get the feet hip distance. Lift the sit bones, sink your heels. Breathe into down dog. Get that stretch up your arms, up the spine, down the legs. Hold it. Breathe. Come forward into plank. Get your body flat. Straight line, heels, hips, shoulders. Take a big inhale. Exhale, body level all the way down. Nose and pubic bone graze the mat. They take no weight. Inhale, level all the way back up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Press back up in a down dog. Sink the heels, lift the sit bone, get your stretch. Inhale that right foot to the sky, drive that left heel down. Bring that right foot forward into runner's pose, right foot up underneath that right shoulder. Drive that left heel back, long in that left leg. Nice straight line. Left heel, hip, shoulders, neck, head. Right foot up underneath the right shoulder, right knee over the ankle. Drive up through that front leg. Stretch your arms out. Launch back up into Warrior 3. Left leg straight back, arms straight out. Get extension. Keep that left leg straight back. Bring the hands down to the mat. Press up through your left fingertips. Open up that right shoulder, right arm to the sky. Gaze straight up. Right shoulder over the left. Revolved half moon. Don't let that left leg hang. Stretch it straight back. Bring that right hand back down to the mat. Press up through your right fingertips. Open up that left hip. Left arm to the sky. Gaze straight up. Full half moon. Left shoulder over the right. Bring that left hand back down to the mat. Keep that left leg straight back. Lengthen out in your spine. Bring your hands into prayer. Long back through that left leg. Long out through the spine, the neck, the head. Drive up through your right leg. And on an exhale, we bring that left leg forward as we come up. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Step back into down dog. Sink the heels. Lift the sit bone. Get your stretch. Inhale that left foot to the sky. Drive your right heel down. Long up that left side. Bring that left foot forward into runner's pose. Left foot up underneath that left shoulder. Drive that right heel back. Long on that right side. Left knee over that left ankle. Drive up through that front foot. Stretch your arms out. Launch back up into Warrior 3. Right leg straight back, arms straight out. Get extension. Keep that right leg straight back. Bring the hands down to the mat. Press up through your right fingertips. Open up the left shoulder. Left arm up to the sky. Gaze straight up. Left shoulder over that right. Don't let the right leg hang. Keep it stretched straight back. Bring that left hand back down to the mat. Press up through your left fingertips. Open up the right hip. Take that right arm up to the sky. Gaze straight up. Right shoulder over the left. Don't let the right leg hang. Open it up. Stretch it straight back. Bring that right hand back down to the mat. Keep that right leg straight back. Lengthen out in your spine. Bring your hands into prayer. Long and flat here. Drive up that left leg. And on an exhale, bring that right leg forward as we come up. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Step back into down dog. Get your hands shoulders width apart. Get the feet hip distance. Lift the sit bone. Drive your heels down. Come forward into plank. Get the body flat. Straight line. Heels, hips, shoulders. Now we're coming into chaturanga. We bend the elbows straight back. Our body stays level. Don't kick your butt up. Flip your toes under. Inhale the chest forward arch up into up dog. Come back to plank. Take a big inhale. Exhale, body level all the way down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Press back up into down dog. Sink the heels, lift the sit bone, get your stretch. Bring the knees to the mat, hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Cat and dog stretches on the dog, head comes forward, tail goes back. We externally rotate the shoulders, all on the inhale. Exhale into cat, round the back, press up to the arms, bring the pelvis forward, then inhale into dog. And exhale into cat. Inhale into dog. 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 Exhale into cat. This time as you come into dog, tuck the toes. Exhale into down dog. Drive your heels down and then inhale into dog. Exhale into down dog. 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 This time as you come into dog, chin to the mat, elbows straight back, all the way back up into down dog. Chin to the mat, back up into down dog. Elbows go straight back. Bring your body forward. Don't let those elbows touch down. Don't let them go out to the side. Move with your breath. Chin to the mat, back up into down dog. Chin to the mat, back up into down dog. Chin to the mat, back up into down dog. Chin to the mat, back up into down dog. Chin to the mat, back up into down dog. One more time, chin to the mat, press back up into down dog. Sink your heels, lift the sit bone, get your stretch. Inhale that right foot to the sky, drive that left heel down. Bring that right foot forward into runner's pose. Right foot up underneath that right shoulder. Stretch that left heel straight back. Long on that left side. Right foot up underneath the right shoulder. Right knee over the ankle. Bring that right hand on the inside of that right foot. Palm 4 inches out in front of the toes. Left hand up alongside. Come down onto both forearms. Line your elbows up with your toes. Try and get equal weight on each forearm as you bring the head down toward the mat. Stay long in that left leg and breathe into your right leg and hip. Long, slow breath. And then press back up. Bring that left hand on the inside of the right foot. Spread your fingers wide. Focus on your hips here. Pull that left hip back and under as you open your right hip. Right arm to the sky. Gaze straight up. Right shoulder over the left. Bring that right hand back down to the mat. Place it where the left hand was. Pivot on that rear foot to a 45. Keep the heels aligned. Pull your right hip under. Open up your left hip. Take that left arm to the sky. Gaze straight up. Left shoulder over the right. Make sure that rear foot's flat on the mat. Bring that left hand back down to the mat. Straddle that front foot with both hands. Pivot back up onto the toes of that rear foot. Drive up through that front leg. Stretch your arms out. Launch back up into Warrior 3. Left leg straight back. Arms straight out. Get extension. Keep that left leg straight back. Bring the hands down to the mat. Straddle that front foot. Take a big inhale. Now exhale. Head goes to the knee. Left leg goes up to the sky. Standing splits. Release back into Warrior 3. Stretch that left leg straight back. Lengthen out in your spine. Bring your hands into prayer. Drive up that right leg. And on an exhale, bring that left leg forward as we come up. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Step back into down dog. Sink the heels. Lift the sit bone. Get your stretch. Inhale that left foot to the sky. Drive that right heel down. And bring that left foot forward into runner's pose. Left foot up underneath that left shoulder. Drive that right heel back. Make sure that left knee's over that left ankle. You're driving the right heel back. Big stretch here. Don't round the back. Don't lift the hips. Bring that left hand on the inside of that left foot, palm 4 inches out in front of the toes, right hand up alongside. Come down onto both forearms, elbows line up with the toes, head down toward the mat. Long, slow breath. Try and get equal weight on both forearms. And then press back up. Bring that right hand on the inside of the left foot. Spread the fingers wide. Again, roll that right hip under. Open up that left hip. Left arm to the sky. Gaze straight up. Bring that left hand down to the mat. Place it where the right hand was. Pivot on that rear foot to a 45. Heels stay aligned. Pull the left hip back and under. Open up that right shoulder, right arm to the sky. Do not kick that butt out. Pull that left hip under. Stack that right hip on top of the left. Right shoulder on top of the left. And then bring that right hand back down to the mat. Straddle that front foot with both hands. Pivot back up onto the toes of that rear foot. Drive up through your front leg. Stretch your arms out. Launch back up into Warrior 3. Right leg straight back, arms straight out. Drive up that left leg. Keep that right leg straight back. Bring the hands down to the mat. Straddle that front foot. Take a big inhale. Now exhale, head goes to the knee, right leg goes to the sky, standing splits. Release back into Warrior 3. Stretch that right leg back, lengthen out in your spine. Bring your hands into prayer. Drive up that left leg. And on an exhale, we bring that right leg forward as we come up. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Step back into down dog. Sink the heels. Lift the sit bone. Get your stretch. And bring the knees to the mat. Hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. So inhale that right leg up and back as the head looks forward. Now exhale that knee all the way to your forehead. Hold it to your forehead and breathe. Inhale that right leg up and back, head forward. Exhale that knee to the forehead. Inhale it back. And exhale it forward. Inhale it back. 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 Exhale it to the mat. Inhale that left leg up and back. Head looks forward. Exhale that knee to the forehead. Hold it there. Breathe. Inhale that left leg up and back. Exhale it forward. Inhale it back. And exhale it forward. Inhale it back. 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 Exhale it to the mat. Take that right heel out to the side. Come up onto your left knee. Slide that right hand down onto your right shin. Open up that left arm. Open face of the hand toward the sky. Left arm goes straight up. Now stretch that left arm out over your head. Right hand down to the shin, the ankle, the toes. Lengthen out. Keep your gaze to the sky. Stretch out through that left arm to the right side. Feel the stretch. Come up the right leg, up and over and out that left side. Breathe. And then release. Bring the hands back down to the mat. Bring that right knee in. Take that left heel out to the side. Come up onto your right knee. Again, this left leg straight off this left side. Left hand down onto the shin. Open up that right arm. Take that right arm up to the sky. Stretch up out of that right armpit. Drive that right arm out to the left side. Left hand down to the shin, the ankle, the toes. Again, gaze to the sky. Get the stretch up the left leg, up and over and out that right side. Long, slow breath. And then release. Bring the hands back down to the mat. Bring that left knee in. Take that right foot out to the side. Touch that right big toe down. Lift up that right leg, hip high, extend out through your heel. Don't let it drift back. Don't let it slip down. Don't collapse on your left side. Bring that right foot down. Bring that right knee in. Take that left foot out to the side. Touch that left big toe down. Lift up that left leg. Extend that left heel. Keep it lifted. Stretch it out. Bring that left foot down, bring that left knee in. Press back up into down dog. Sink the heels, lift the sit bone, get your stretch. Inhale that right foot to the sky, drive that left heel down. Bring that right foot forward into runner's pose. Right foot up underneath that right shoulder. Stretch that left heel back. Long in that left leg. Right knee over that right ankle. Nothing in either leg moves. Drive up through that front foot. Lift the chest an inch off that thigh. Stretch your arms straight back. Keep the nose out over the front big toe. Stay here. Breathe. Don't pop up. Take the arms out to the side. Stretch them out. Take the arms out front, interlace your fingers, drive them out. Focus now, coming up into Warrior 3. Launch up onto that right leg, left leg, hip high, straight back. Long in your spine, long out through your arms, long back through that left leg. And on an exhale, bring that left leg forward as we come up. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Step back into down dog. Sink the heels, lift the sit bone. Get your stretch. Inhale that left foot to the sky. Drive that right heel down. And bring that left foot forward into runner's pose. Left foot up underneath that left shoulder. Drive that right heel back. Left knee over that left ankle. Drive the right heel back. Nothing in either leg moves. Drive up through that left foot. Lift the chest an inch off the thigh. Stretch the arms straight back. Nose out over the front big toe. Stay here. Breathe. Take the arms out to the side. Stretch them out. Take the arms out front, interlace your fingers, drive them out. Focus coming up into Warrior 3. Launch up onto that left leg, right leg, hip high, straight back. Long in the spine, long back through that right leg. And on an exhale, bring that right leg forward as we come up. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Step back into down dog. Sink the heels. Lift the sit bone. Get the stretch. Bring the knees to the mat, hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Stretch that right heel straight back. Long on that right side. We're going to take a big inhale. When we exhale, chin goes to the mat, right heel goes to the sky. Don't let those elbows touch down. We'll stay down there and breathe. Take a big inhale. Now exhale, chin to the mat, right heel to the sky, elbows straight back. Stay here, breathe. Really stretch up out of that right heel. Inhale up. Exhale down. 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 Inhale up. One more time. Exhale down. Inhale up. Press back up into down dog. Sink the heels. Lift the sit bone. Get your stretch. Bring the knees to the mat. Hands below the shoulders. Knees below the hips. Stretch that left heel straight back. Take a big inhale. Exhale, chin to the mat, left heel to the sky, elbows straight back. Stay down here, breathe. Inhale up. Exhale down. 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 Inhale up. One more time. Exhale down. Inhale up. Press back up into down dog. Sink the heels. Lift the sit bone. Get your stretch. Inhale that right foot to the sky. Drive that left heel down. And bring that right foot forward into runner's pose. Right foot up underneath that right shoulder. Drive that left heel back. Long in that left leg. Right knee over that right ankle. Feet, shoulders width apart. Coming into crescent now, either drop the left knee or keep it up off the mat, but keep your hips low. Stretch your arms to the sky. Coming into crescent. Bring the hands into prayer. Prayer twist to the right, outside of that left elbow, outside of that right knee. Twist and turn. Gaze over that right shoulder. That left knee's off the mat. Stretch that left heel back. Come back to prayer. Stretch those arms out. Launch back up into Warrior 3. Left leg straight back, arms straight out. Get extension. And on an exhale, we bring that left leg forward as we come up. Nail the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Nail the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Nail the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Step back into down dog. Sink the heels. Lift the sit bone. Get the stretch. Inhale that left foot to the sky. Drive that right heel down. Bring that left foot forward into runner's pose. Left foot up underneath that left shoulder. Stretch that right heel back. Left knee over that left ankle. Feet, shoulders width apart. Coming into crescent now, either dropping the right knee or keeping it up off the mat. Keeping the hips low. Interlace the fingers. Stretch the arms to the sky. And bring the hands into prayer. Prayer twist to the left, outside of that right elbow, outside of the left knee. Twist and turn. Gaze over that left shoulder. That right knee's off the mat, drive the right heel back. Come back to prayer. Hesitate, stretch those arms out. Launch back up into Warrior 3. Right leg straight back, arms straight out, long in your spine, long back through that right leg. And on an exhale, bring that right leg forward as we come up. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, forward fold, step back into down dog. Sink the heels. Lift the sit bone, get your stretch. Bring the knees to the mat, hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Line everything up on this left side, left hand, left knee, left toes. Turn your left fingers in toward the center of the mat a bit. Stretch that right leg straight back. Stretch that right arm out. Everything balanced on the left side. Now bring that right hand, right knee back down to the mat. Line everything up on the right side. Turn your right fingers in toward the center of the mat a bit. Stretch that left heel straight back. Drive up through that right arm. Take that left arm out. Bring that left hand, left knee back down to the mat. Press back up into down dog. Sink the heels, lift the sit bone, get your stretch. Bring the knees to the mat. Sit back up onto your heels. Bring the hands into prayer. Breathe into hero pose. Take your arms back behind you, interlace your fingers. Externally rotate your shoulders, pull your shoulder blades back and down. Bring your forehead down onto the mat. As you do, roll those shoulders open. Drop your arms and hands over your head. Engage your shoulders here. Keeping your arms and hands extended overhead. Bring your sit bone back up onto your heels. Bring your hands out front. Press back up into down dog. Sink the heels. Lift the sit bone. Get the stretch. Bring the knees to the mat. Hands below the shoulders. Knees below the hips. Stretch that right heel straight back. Stretch that left arm out. Get long. Take that left arm out to the side. Stretch it out. Take that right leg out to the side. Take that right leg back. Bend it at the knee. Reach back with that left hand. Grab that right foot, right knee to the sky, gaze forward. And then release that right foot, right knee, left hand back down to the mat. Stretch that left heel straight back, stretch that right arm out, get long. Take that right arm out to the side, stretch it out, left leg out to the side. Left leg hip high, reaching out through your heel. Take that left leg back, bend it at the knee, reach back with that right hand, grab that left foot, left knee to the sky, gaze forward. Release that left foot, bring that left knee, right hand back down to the mat. Press back up into down dog. Sink the heels. Lift the sit bone, get the stretch. Come forward into plank. Get your body flat. Straight line, heels, hips, shoulders. We're going to lower ourselves down to the mat, ½ inch at a time. Make this last. Come down just a ½ inch at a time. Keep the body level all the way down. Elbows go straight back. Don't give it up when the elbows bend. Don't kick the butt up. Control the descent. Breathe all the way down. And then release to the mat. Bring your hands up by your shoulders. Elbows in toward the sides. Forearms parallel with the edges of the mat. We're coming up into Cobra. When we do, we dig the fingertips in. We pull back through the hands and arms to raise the head and chest. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Now inhale up. Dig in. Pull back through your hands and arms. Do not straight arm the mat. And then release all the way back down. Take your arms back behind you. Grab a hold of your fingertips. Set the hands down on top of the sit bone. Coming into a half locust, we're going to externally rotate our shoulders, lift our hands and arms to raise our head and chest. Keep the toes on the mat. Take a big inhale. And exhale. And then inhale up. Rotate the shoulders. Lift the chest and head. Stretch your arms back up behind you. Keep those toes on the mat. Release all the way back down. Let your fingers go. Bring your hands underneath you. Stack them on top of each other, directly under the groin. This time in half locust. The chin stays on the mat. We stretch the toes out. Keep the legs long. And as we press down through our hands, we're going to lift our legs and thighs as high up off the mat as possible. Take a big inhale. And exhale. And then inhale up. Drive your legs up. Thighs way up off the mat. Don't bend your knees. Stretch those legs out. Lift them up. Release all the way back down. Bring the hands back up by your shoulders. Elbows straight back. Coming back up into Cobra. Take a big inhale. Exhale. And then inhale up. Dig in through your fingertips. Pull back through your hands and arms. Release all the way back down. Take your arms back along your sides. Stretch them straight back. Coming into a full locust, we're going to raise the head, the chest, the arms, the legs, everything at once. Make sure you get your thighs and chest up off the mat. Focal point is the pubic bone. Everything else lifts up and away from the mat. Take a big inhale. And exhale. And then inhale up. Lift the legs, lift the chest. Stretch your arms up and back. Get the thighs off the mat. Release all the way back down. Now reaching back, first with one hand, grabbing a hold of one ankle. We're coming into bow. Then take that other hand back. Grab a hold of your other ankle. Walk the knee straight back behind you. Bring the forehead to the mat. Take a big inhale. And exhale. And then inhale up. Lift the chest, lift the legs, thighs up off the mat. Breathe. And then release all the way back down. Let your legs go. Bring your hands back up by your chest, elbows straight back, lift to up dog, tops of hands and toes, shoulders externally rotated, legs up off the mat, hips are just hanging. Come back to plank. Take a big inhale. Exhale, body level all the way down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. Press back up into down dog. Sink the heels. Lift the sit bone. Get your stretch. And bring the knees to the mat. Come up onto your knees. Coming into camel. We're going to take the hands back onto the heels. You can come back first one hand at a time if you like. Work between the two. Or if you're comfortable with both hands on both heels. Externally rotate the shoulders. Drop the head back. Breathe. And on an exhale, come back up. Take those hands out front. Couple of cat and dog stretches. And then coming back up onto your knees. Coming into camel once more. Again, hands come back onto the heels if you like. Or if you like, you can bring those hands up over your chest. Arch the back, drop the head back, breathe. Bring the head forward. Press back up into down dog. Sink the heels. Lift the sit bone. Get your stretch. Walk, step, or jump your feet towards your hands. Press up into a forward fold. Legs are straight. Arms are hanging. Put your fingers underneath your toes. Keep your legs straight. On an inhale, pull your head and chest forward. And then exhale, chest to the thighs, head down toward the knees, drive up the legs. Inhale, pull your head and chest forward. And exhale, chest to your thighs, head to the knees, release the fingers on an inhale, come all the way back up. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to prayer. Let's come onto our backs, get the legs out front. Again, double leg lifts, hands interlaced behind the head or diamond shape underneath the low back. Don't let your low back arch up. Come all the way back, either hands behind the head or underneath the low back. We're going to be taking both legs straight up overhead to the 12 o'clock position. We're going to lower them slowly, proportionally, straight out and down to a count of 6 till they're 1 inch off the mat. We don't let them touch down. We open them up as wide as we can. We bring them back together again. We bring them all the way back up. We're going to do this a half a dozen times or so. Never let your legs touch down. Take both legs straight up overhead. Start to lower them down. 1 and 2 and 3. And 4, 5, 6, inch off the mat, open them wide. Bring them back together, bring them all the way up. And down 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, inch off the mat, open them wide. Bring them back together, bring them all the way up. And down 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, inch off the mat, open them wide, bring them back together, bring them all the way up. And down 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, inch off the mat, open them wide, bring them back together, bring them all the way up. And down 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, inch off the mat, open them wide, bring them back together, bring them all the way up. And down 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5,
6 inch off the mat, open them wide, bring them back together, just drop them to the mat. Release your fingers, open your arms, elbows toward the feet, hands toward the head, shoulder blades flat on the mat. Leave your hands and arms on the mat, don't use them to hold your legs. Pull that left knee in towards your chest, raise the right leg up an inch or two, stretch out through the heels in both feet. Stay here, breathe. Switch legs, stretch that left leg out, pull that right knee in. Stretch out through your heels. Switch legs, stretch that right leg out, pull that left knee in, stretch your toes out. Switch legs, stretch that left leg out, pull that right knee in, stretch your toes out. Switch legs, stretch that right leg out, pull that left knee in, press your heels out. Switch legs, stretch that left leg out, pull that right knee in, press your heels out. Switch legs, stretch that right leg out, pull that left knee in, stretch your toes out. Switch legs, stretch that left leg out, pull that right knee in, stretch your toes out. Press both legs all the way back out, slowly lower them down to the mat. Release the hands and arms back down along your sides. We're coming into bridge. Walk the heels back toward the sit bone. Walk your shoulder blades underneath. You can bring a hand onto either cheek of your buttocks and rest it on your elbows. But if you're looking for more out of bridge, interlace those fingers. Walk those shoulders under further. Press up through your heels, press up through your elbows, your wrists, belly button to the sky, chest on the shoulders, knees closer together. Breathe into bridge. Then release all the way back down. Stretch everything back out again. Once again, interlace your fingers, bring them behind your head. Straight-legged scissor now. Both legs are going to come up about 2 feet. Press the heels out to get the legs straight. Bring the trunk of the body to a 45. Straight-legged now. Right heel comes down, grazes the ground. Left thigh touches right elbow. Left heel down. Right thigh up to left elbow. That's a set. 10 or 12 sets. Get the full extension. Heels all the way down, thighs all the way up. When you've done all these, stretch everything all the way back out, lower everything back down to the mat. Hands and arms coming back down along your sides. Coming into bridge again. Walk the heels back toward the sit bone. Walk your shoulder blades underneath. Either bringing a hand onto either cheek of the buttocks or interlacing your fingers. Take that belly button to the sky. Stack the chest on the shoulders. Knees closer together. Breathe into bridge. Release all the way back down. Stretch everything back out again. Now bring that left foot back next to that right knee. Keep that left foot planted on the mat. Lift up the right leg an inch or two. Stretch out through your heel. Stay here. Breathe. Stretch the toes of that right leg out. Stretch the heel out. Stretch the toes out. Drop that right leg to the mat. Stretch the left leg out. Bring that right foot back next to the left knee. Keep that right foot planted on the mat. Lift up the left leg an inch or two. Stretch that heel out. Breathe. Stretch your toes in that right leg out, or left leg out. Stretch the heel out. Stretch your toes out. Drop that left leg to the mat. Stretch the right leg out now as well. Focus, both legs stretched all the way out. Lift both legs 2 inches off the mat. Stretch your heels out. Legs totally lifted from the sit bone out. Stay here, breathe. Stretch your toes out. Stretch your heels out. Stretch your toes out. Stretch your heels out. Stretch your toes out. One more time, the heels. One more time, the toes. Drop the legs to the mat. Now bring that right foot, or that left foot back next to that right knee. Reach down with your right hand. Grab a hold of the big toe of that left foot. Take that left leg straight up to the sky. Drop that left leg over to the right side. Hang on to that big toe. Stretch that left heel out. Left arm goes to the sky. Drop that left arm over to the left side. Pin your shoulder blades to the mat. Gaze straight up, pressing out through that left heel. Reaching out through your left fingers. And then release, roll back over. Stretch everything back out again. Bring that right foot back next to that left knee. Reach down with your left hand, grab a hold of the big toe of that right foot. Take that right leg straight up to the sky, stretch it up. Drop that right leg over to the left side, hang on to the big toe. Stretch that right heel out, take that right arm to the sky. Drop that right arm over to the left side, pin your shoulder blades to the mat, gaze straight up. Release that right foot, roll back over. Bring the trunk of the body up to a 45 as we come up onto the sit bone. Coming into boat, taking our legs up, stretching them out, stretching our arms out. Bring the hands to the chest. Slowly lower your legs straight out and down, just an inch off the mat. Hover here, legs straight out. Release all the way back down to the mat. Hands and arms coming back down along the side. Walk the heels back toward the sit bone. Come heel to heel, toe to toe. Let your knees fall open. Open the hands to the sky. Get the shoulder blades flat on the mat. Releasing into cobbler here. Don't give your legs any support whatsoever. Let gravity pull the knees down. Long, slow breath. Follow the inhale. Follow the exhale. Let all the work go. Releasing into Shavasana. Stretch the legs out. Stretch the arms out. Let everything go. Just follow your breath. Long, slow breath. Come around, make a couple of adjustments.
Start to bring the awareness back to your body. Move the fingers, move the toes, move the hands and the feet. Feel that energy start to pulse back in. Stretch the arms way back behind the head. Stretch the feet out. Breathe that stretch in. Bring it up both sides of the body. Bring the knees into the chest. Give them a squeeze. Rock up onto your back. Rock side to side, back and forth. And very slowly rock all the way over to one side or the other. And then very slowly coming back up into a comfortable cross-legged seated position. Bringing the hands once again into the heart center. Into the third eye for clear and loving thoughts. To the mouth for clear and loving speech. Into the heart for clear and loving feelings. Namaste. Not too cold out here at all today. It was very nice, actually. A little breezy. Could have used a little more sun, but it was nice.
I don't know if you noticed it, but there were literally hundreds of pelicans flying over during that last hour.
Oh, is that right?
So many pelicans going like this flock after flock of pelicans.
It was nice to be able to hear the surf, too, and
Yeah.
a lot nicer than those chainsaws the other day.
They sense a storm coming or something, or they're going south, but they're